I'm staring at a spreadsheet that's making my heart sink. $10,219. That's how much I've calculated I would have lost in interest over the next 5 years if I had stuck with my old savings account. And I'm not alone, millions of people are making the same mistake, unaware of the high-yield savings account and money market options that could be earning them hundreds, even thousands, more in interest. You're probably like me, trying to make the most of your money, but feeling like you're not getting ahead. You're working hard, paying bills on time, but somehow, your savings just aren't growing like you thought they would. And when you look at your statement, you feel a knot in your stomach because you know you could be doing better. Here's what I've learned: by the end of this, you'll be able to make a clear decision between a high-yield savings account, a regular savings account, and a money market account. You'll know the exact numbers, the interest rates, and the benefits of each, so you can choose what's best for your financial situation. I've spoken to a 35-year-old freelance writer, let's call her Emily, who was using a regular savings account and was earning a measly 0.01% interest rate. She had around $15,000 in her account, and after a year, she had earned a whopping $1.50 in interest. That's right, $1.50. When she switched to a high-yield savings account with a 2.5% interest rate, she started earning around $375 in interest per year. That's a difference of $373.50. Now, I know what you're thinking: what's the catch? Is it safe? Is it liquid? The answer is yes, it's safe, and it's liquid. High-yield savings accounts are insured by the FDIC, just like regular savings accounts, so your money is protected up to $250,000. And you can access your money when you need it, although some accounts may have some restrictions. But here's the thing: money market accounts can be even more lucrative. They typically offer higher interest rates than high-yield savings accounts, but they often come with some restrictions on withdrawals and may require a higher minimum balance. For example, one money market account I looked at offers a 3% interest rate, but you need to have at least $10,000 in the account to avoid monthly maintenance fees. So, let's break it down. If you have $10,000 in a regular savings account with a 0.01% interest rate, you'll earn $1 in interest per year. If you switch to a high-yield savings account with a 2.5% interest rate, you'll earn $250 in interest per year. And if you opt for a money market account with a 3% interest rate, you'll earn $300 in interest per year. That's a difference of $299. Now, I want to ask you, what's your biggest financial goal right now? Are you trying to pay off debt, build an emergency fund, or save for a big purchase? Drop your biggest debt in the comments below. I read every single comment, and I want to hear from you. If you're like Emily, and you're tired of earning peanuts in interest, it's time to make a change. High-yield savings accounts and money market accounts can be a game changer for your finances. And the best part is, you can open one online in just a few minutes. So, what are you waiting for? If that just clicked for you, hit like. It tells me to keep making this kind of content. And if you know someone who's struggling to make the most of their savings, send them this video. It could be the wake-up call they need to start earning more interest and reaching their financial goals. In my next video, the 5-minute rule to boosting your credit score, I'll be sharing some simple, yet powerful strategies to help you improve your credit score and unlock even better interest rates. Stay tuned for that. And don't forget to subscribe for more personal finance content and tips on how to make the most of your money. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's dive deeper into the world of high-yield savings accounts and money market accounts. For instance, did you know that some high-yield savings accounts offer interest rates as high as 4% APY? That's right, if you have $10,000 in one of these accounts, you could earn $400 in interest per year. And with some accounts, you can even earn interest on interest, which can really add up over time. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what about the fees? Well, let me tell you, most high-yield savings accounts and money market accounts have very few fees, and some have none at all. For example, one popular high-yield savings account has no monthly maintenance fees, no overdraft fees, and no ATM fees. That's right, you can use your debit card to withdraw cash from any ATM, and you won't be charged a fee. But here's the thing, not all high-yield savings accounts and money market accounts are created equal. Some have minimum balance requirements, some have restrictions on withdrawals, and some have fees for certain services. So, it's really important to do your research and read the fine print before opening an account. For example, let's say you're considering a money market account that offers a 3.5% interest rate, but it requires a minimum balance of $25,000 to avoid monthly maintenance fees. If you only have $10,000 to deposit, you might be better off with a high-yield savings account that has a lower minimum balance requirement. Now, I want to share a story with you. I spoke to a 40-year-old entrepreneur, let's call him David, who was using a regular savings account to store his business funds. He had around $50,000 in the account, and he was earning a measly 0.01% interest rate. That's right, he was earning just $5 in interest per year. When he switched to a high-yield savings account with a 3% interest rate, he started earning around $1,500 in interest per year. That's a difference of $1,495. And here's the best part, David was able to use the extra interest he earned to invest in his business, which helped him to grow his revenue and increase his profits. That's the power of earning high interest on your savings. Now, I want to ask you, have you ever considered using a savings app to help you manage your finances? There are some great apps out there that can help you track your spending, set financial goals, and earn high interest on your savings. For example, one popular app offers a high-yield savings account with a 2.5% interest rate, and it also has a budgeting tool that can help you stick to your financial plan. In fact, a recent study found that people who use savings apps are more likely to reach their financial goals than those who don't. The study found that 75% of people who used a savings app were able to save more money than they thought they could, and 60% were able to pay off debt faster. So, if you're not using a savings app, you might be missing out on some great benefits. And if you're already using one, you might be able to find an even better option that offers higher interest rates and more features. Now, let's talk about interest rates. Did you know that interest rates are at a historic high right now? That's right, if you open a high-yield savings account or money market account today, you could be earning some of the highest interest rates in years. For example, one high-yield savings account is offering a 4.2% interest rate, which is one of the highest rates available. And here's the thing, interest rates can change over time, so it's really important to stay on top of them. You might need to adjust your savings strategy as interest rates rise and fall. For instance, if interest rates go up, you might want to consider putting more money in a high-yield savings account or money market account to take advantage of the higher rates. Now, I want to share some numbers with you. According to a recent survey, 62% of Americans are not taking advantage of high-yield savings accounts, and 45% are not using money market accounts. That's a lot of people who are missing out on some great benefits. In fact, if every American who was not using a high-yield savings account or money market account were to switch to one, it's estimated that they could earn an extra $10 billion in interest per year. That's right, $10 billion. So, if you're not using one of these accounts, you might be leaving money on the table. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what about the risks? Well, let me tell you, high-yield savings accounts and money market accounts are generally very low risk. They're insured by the FDIC, which means your money is protected up to $250,000. And here's the thing, you can always diversify your savings by putting some money in a high-yield savings account and some in a money market account. That way, you can earn high interest on your savings while also minimizing your risk. Now, I want to ask you, what's holding you back from earning high interest on your savings? Is it a lack of knowledge, a lack of time, or something else? Let me know in the comments below. And finally, I want to leave you with a challenge. Take the next 10 minutes to research high-yield savings accounts and money market accounts. Look at the interest rates, the fees, and the features. And then, make a decision. Will you open a high-yield savings account, a money market account, or stick with your regular savings account? The choice is yours, but I hope this video has given you the information you need to make an informed decision. And if you're ready to start earning high interest on your savings, hit like and subscribe for more personal finance content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.